Okay, so now we've created our application that has 2 pages, and let's make it visible to the whole internet. So let's push it to production. Now, to push our application to production, we're going to use Heroku, heroku.com. So this is a website on which you can host your applications for free. So you need to log into Heroku. I've already done it, and here is the list of applications that I have running. And when you're done, you can go back here to your application, and you can type Heroku create. Now, you see we didn't install Heroku, so we need to install Heroku first. So the snap install Heroku, and we will add classic at the end. Okay, so Heroku has been installed. We can take a few seconds. Okay, now we type Heroku create, and it says invalid credentials provided. So I need to log in. You see, I'm prompted to log in. I have this link that I can open in the browser. Heroku login. I press login, and I get this IP address mismatch. So this is quite a common error. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to type Ctrl+C, and I'm going to type Heroku login -I. So we're going to log in through the console. I type my email and my password. Let's see if it works. Okay, I logged in. And now finally I can type Heroku create. And you see an application was created and it was given a random name, limitless, temple, whatever. If I go to my Heroku dashboard and refresh, let's see if this application was added here. Here we have this limitless temple. Okay, and if we open this application, so we go to this open app, or we can open it by typing it here, by pressing it here, we press open. You see, Heroku, welcome to your new app. So this is a blank application. And now we are going to push our application to Heroku. So how are we going to do it? What if we type git push Heroku master? And it says failed to push some refs. Okay, let's try git push Heroku main. And now it works. Previously it was master, now we have it main. So it will take also around 5 minutes to push the application to Heroku for the first time, for it to be created and for all the dependencies to be installed. So we'll continue, and for now I'll press pause. Okay, and now we see that a few minutes have passed and the application was finally pushed to Heroku. So if we refresh this page, we see hello world. And at this address, the application is accessible to anybody in the internet. Now we can also give this application a better name. So we can say Heroku, rename, and we can name it, for example, Ruby Gems Bootcamp. And it was renamed, so we go to the new address. And here the application is available at the new address and not available at the old address. So now we successfully managed to push our application to Heroku. And you can share this address with anybody in the internet and they will be able to access your application. Now I go to this page of the application in Heroku. Let's have a look at it. I go to my applications. I see Ruby Gems Bootcamp. And here are all the details of the application. So on the main page, we can see the overview. We're using Heroku PostgreSQL. We've done one push, so one deploy, and we can see the logs. As well, if we go to resources, what can we see? We see that we're using Heroku Postgres, and we can add additional add-ons. You can go to find more add-ons to see what they offer. In deploy, we can also say that we can automatically push to Heroku whenever changes are made in GitHub. How do we do it? We go to deploy GitHub and select repo name. It will be Ruby. Now, in my case, it will be Cosigo, and I will look for Bootcamp. So I found this application, I press connect. Let's see. Okay, now choose a branch to deploy. It will be main, and I press enable automatic deploys. So whenever I make any changes in the application and push them to GitHub, they will be automatically pushed to Heroku. I don't have to type git push Heroku master on my own, because it will be automatically pushed from GitHub to Heroku whenever I push changes to GitHub. Now let's go to metrics. So here we don't see anything because it is available usually for paid versions of Heroku. Activity, again, we saw it in the overview. It is all the changes that we made. Access, it is you can grant access to the application to other users. And in settings, you can add a custom domain. You can upgrade the stack. You can change the name of the application. You can delete the application, transfer the application to somebody else. You can pause the application. So basically, I press maintenance mode on. And if I go to the application, you see it says offline for maintenance. I switch it off. And the application continues working. And here you can also connect a custom domain for your application so that it will be available not at RubyGems bootcamp.herokuapp.com, but if you buy the domain rubygemsbootcamp.com, then it will be available at this domain if you set it up correctly. Now, we're not going to do it right now. So basically, we've deployed our application to Heroku, to production. It is available to anybody in the internet. And we made a small overview of how Heroku works. So that's it for this lecture. Thank you.